How's it guys, it's Maps Maponyane and I'm at OR Tambo with some of our fantastic winners of the Vodacom Bulls Red Tour. We're looking forward to a really awesome journey. A bit of a long journey, but our first stop is Dubai and we're going to check into the Emirates Lounge and we can't wait to tell you everything that we end up experiencing as we get to our destination on this awesome tour. Is everyone ready? Yeah! Let's go!
We just arrived here in Dubai after a fabulous flight and it's terrific because the party of people getting together, we just started to get to know each other. So we've got a half an hour here and then we're off to Christchurch. Oh, and remember you can get 50% off your Emirates flights with Vodacom Red.
We're in Christchurch, it's cold and wet, but that's not going to keep us from having a good time. Let's officially get this tour started.
We've just arrived in Canterbury and driving to the hotel, I thought I recognized our tour guide, and it turns out it's legendary All Black prop, Billy Bush, and I last met him 42 years ago when Ireland played against Canterbury. Billy, lovely to see you, mate.
Yeah, good to see you.
What are your memories of that game all those years ago?
Yeah, well, we beat you, didn't we?
18 points to 4.
Yeah. I only remember the losses, and we didn't have many of those.
You certainly didn't. And then you went and toured South Africa. The next day, I think you went on the tour in '76, and that was a tough series.
Yeah, 30-match series. South African referees, well, those cheats.
And you were a fairly tough player in your day. Were you dirty?
No, I wasn't dirty, but I always believed in self-defense.
And getting your retaliation in first?
No, always second.
I'm here in the AMI dressing rooms, the shed as they call it in New Zealand, and you can see the kit, the new Vodacom kit is laid out for the Bulls, and it's extraordinary. It's like 40 years I've gone back in time. I've got goosebumps. It's as though I'm playing it. It's very basic in here, but walking out to the stadium, you go through that tunnel, you've seen it on television, it's surreal. You feel the pitch and suddenly it's like I'm 20 years old again. Playing in New Zealand against the Crusaders, it's surreal. And I can't wait for the game to start. It's going to be a cracker. The Bulls are confident, I can tell you. They have a huge job ahead of them. It's going to be fabulous. Enjoy.
So it's 2.5 hours before the game and I'm getting a real sense of what the players start to go through before they have to run onto that field. There's a whole bunch of strapping happening and a lot of them are getting in the zone. I've got my boots, so hopefully I get a run, and I've got my team jersey, but of course it looks like I'm starting on the bench. But we'll see what happens. Let's go. So we've had our warm-ups. The players have just run through this tunnel that I'm in right now at the AMI Stadium. It's pretty tense out here. This is a big one. It's just been half time. The boys are back out on the field. Unfortunately, they're trailing 21-7. So let's see this, boys. Come on. It's not the desired result, but I'm still really proud of the boys for leaving every single bit of themselves on that field tonight. We're in Sydney and it is absolutely magical. We're on a bike tour this morning and it's not just any bike tour, it's a tour on Harley Davidsons. Harley Davidsons through the city of Sydney, and we're getting to see some incredible things like our first stop right here with the view of the Sydney Opera House behind me and the Sydney city skyline.
We're halfway through our Vodacom Red magical mystery tour. We were sort of shepherded out of the hotel quite early today, and there was a fleet of Harley Davidson motorbikes and riders, and they've taken us on the most incredible journey through the city. They said that this is a trip of a lifetime, and I tell you what it is.
What a ride it's been. Thank you, Vodacom Red, and it just goes to show that with them, you can always expect more.